Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Ah yes, yesterday. That's right, I did a video yesterday afternoon with the top cryptocurrency prices from April 2013 to April 2020. And I have to say, I put in a caveat there, the market cap did have to be over 1 million as stated in the video here. Guys, I'll link that video in the description. It's one of those fun information charts. So I created one, posted it yesterday. And when I was looking at the data, I found something interesting. So now I have a bit of a hypothesis. And I didn't think of this until I started seeing the data being projected on the chart. First, I'm going to show you this. Got some music here, to keep the mood light. Boom! Ethereum, where the heck did that come from? There was a point where it actually overtook Bitcoin. Very, very, very strange. Okay, that was just something else. That's not the thing I wanted to show you, although I did kind of find that a little funny. What I wanted to show you was this. And so it was around, what was it? Around this mark here, where let's put it back to, let's start it here. January 2017. Okay, here we have January 2017. And guys, this is when the bull run started. Now let's see if I can catch this here. As the months went on, we started seeing Bitcoin Plus become introduced, and then eventually Bitcoin Plus was dropping, but Bitcoin Cash, here we go. And then look at how Bitcoin Cash essentially took over in the number 2 spot and just started growing November, December. So this is what I wanted to show you guys that I found very, very interesting. October, November, December 2017, as we know, was kind of like the height of the market, I would say. That would have been, so if we take it from October, that would have been this part, okay? This final stretch, this parabolic shift to the upside before we started coming down. And why I found this interesting was because this is when Bitcoin Cash just kind of came out of nowhere here and started really taking over. I don't know if you guys can see September, October, okay, November, and then boom, just kind of started pumping. We know all cryptocurrencies were pumping at that time, but I kind of found it interesting that Bitcoin Cash really did take off, at least price-wise, at that moment in time. Now, you guys are probably asking yourself, why do you care about Bitcoin Cash? We know it's garbage. If you are going to invest in Bitcoin, it should be the regular, traditional Bitcoin. Well, I wanted to take a look at the numbers further to see if there was any other correlation with Bitcoin Cash, a Bitcoin product in this case, and price increase in accord with Bitcoin, the traditional Bitcoin. Now, we know XRP obviously was the best performing cryptocurrency of 2017 as a whole. But what I wanted to look at was this final leg here. And if we could actually see a correlation with Bitcoin Cash being the top performer, and if it's something to keep in mind, because traders, you got to think, right? All trading is psychology. And during the hype of the bull run over those last few months, people were hearing about Bitcoin and wanting to invest in Bitcoin. Well, my theory is as follows, and I guess I'm going to call it a hypothesis. Since Bitcoin ran the gamut back in late 2017, would it be prudent to assume that other Bitcoin products would do similarly well since Bitcoin is in the media and doing the best out of all the cryptocurrencies? I'm basically setting out an argument for name recognition and name recognition only. So guys, what I did was I looked at some historical numbers. I took some historical data and took a look at what the rise was, the Bitcoin rise, versus Bitcoin products I have up here versus other coins, because we still have to take into consideration the top cryptocurrencies by market cap, namely Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin at that moment in time. And what currency did the best during that stretch, during that last leg of the bull run? From that, can we extrapolate that maybe it is smart to hold some Bitcoin Cash because it is at a cheaper price point, and could we profit more if we held said Bitcoin product? Now, that's not to say that I fundamentally believe in Bitcoin Cash. No, not at all. I just want to use it and abuse it, right? Just to make some money in a bull run. Well, let's take a look at the numbers and let's see if it's even a thing. The theory that I have is even a thing. So I took the numbers from October, weekly in October, and then we're going to take a look at later in the year after. So first of all, we got October 1st, 2017 to October 8th, 2017. You guys can see all the prices here. Bitcoin went from 44.03 to 46.10, resulting in a 4.7% gain. Bitcoin Cash went from 415 to 342, actually, a decreasing 17.6%. We got Ethereum going from 302 to 308, and that represents a 1.9% gain. XRP went from 0.206 to 0.279 during that time, and that represents a 35.4% gain. And Litecoin went from $54 to $53, give or take a 1.9% decrease. So we can see here a mixed bag. Bitcoin Cash actually doing the worst in this case. Well, how did the numbers change the week later? So we're going to go from October 8th to October 15th, 2017. Well, Bitcoin went from 46.10 to 56.78, meaning that it saw a 23.1% gain. Bitcoin Cash went from 342 to 314, again a decrease of 8.2%. Ethereum went from 308 to 336, an increase of 9%. And XRP went from 0.279 to 0.263, seeing a decrease of 5.8%. Litecoin went from 53 to 65, seeing an increase of 22.6%. So it's looking as if my theory is a little bunk already. That is October 2017, guys. Now let's take a look at that final leg, November, December 2017. How have the numbers changed? And so now I'm jumping every 2 weeks. So we're going to start from November 5th going to November 19th. We saw Bitcoin going from $74.07 to $8,036, and that represents an increase of 8.4%. Now Bitcoin Cash went from $630 to $1,172. That represents an increase of 86%. Ethereum went from 296 to 354, representing a 19.5% increase. XRP went from 0.202 to 0.231, representing a 14.3% increase. Sorry about that. Let me just put that in here. 14.3%. And Litecoin went from $54 to $71, representing a 31.4% increase. So here, from this 2-week jump, November 5th to November 19th, we did actually see a significant jump for Bitcoin Cash. Does the trend continue, though, that way? Let's keep going. So from November 19th to December 3rd, Bitcoin went from 8,036 to 11,323, representing a 40.9% increase in those 2 weeks. Bitcoin Cash went from 1172 to 1559, representing a 33% increase. Ethereum went from 354 to 465, representing a 31.3% increase. XRP went from 0.231 to 0.252, and that represents a 9% increase. And finally, Litecoin went from $71 to $101, representing a 42.2% increase. So again, BCH, which is Bitcoin Cash, seeing a significant gain, although Litecoin did beat it out at 42.2%, and Ethereum not far behind at 31.3%. Now guys, finally for the moment of truth, we got December 19th, 2017, at the height of the bull run, Bitcoin hitting 19,140, a difference of 69%. So it grew another 69% in those 2 weeks. Bitcoin Cash moving up to 1862, meaning it gained 19.4%. Ethereum went up to $719, gaining a whopping 54.6%. Guys, check out XRP. It went from 0.252 to 0.728, okay? That's, I think, around the time that I bought in my first stash. When I saw that first leg up, saw XRP basing, and then bought in. And it went up 188.2% from only 2 weeks before. XRP, clearly the big gainer so far, followed by Ethereum, next to Bitcoin, of course, which is the biggie. Then we got Litecoin, guys, went from $101 to $318, up 214.8%. So is there any validity to my hypothesis? Let's take a look at the total gains from October to December 2017. So if you take the coins from way back when we first started, October 1st here, that last leg of the bull run, and brought it all the way to December 19th, what did we find? We saw that Bitcoin went up a total of 315.1%. Bitcoin Cash went up a total of 348.6%. Ethereum went up a total of 138%. XRP went up a total of 253.3%. But guys, you know who surprised me? And I didn't know what the results were going into this. Litecoin surprised me. It saw a gain of 488.8%, outpacing even Bitcoin for the number one spot. Amazing. Absolutely amazing how things turn out. Now, of course, we know XRP did the best overall during 2017. It saw a high of $3.80. So, of course, we're going to take a look at XRP in that bigger picture scenario and realize that it was the best performer of 2017. And although my hypothesis was not entirely correct, Bitcoin Cash did see a 348.6% gain, only coming in second to Litecoin at 488.8%. But sometimes it's good to take a look at some of these things from different angles to see if you can hop on a train to accumulate some profits quickly in the case of a bull run, because I know a lot of you want to hold on to XRP. And so what are the other avenues to take in order to gain profit? Well, it looks like my theory has been debunked. Bitcoin products do not necessarily mean you will reap more rewards in a bull run. Bitcoin products are essentially just a piece of crap. I just thought it'd be fun to do this video to expand one's horizons, to take a look at other opportunities out there. But clearly, pound for pound, XRP is the #1 choice for speed, utility, cost, and efficiency. And obviously the best performer of 2017. Will it do better than Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV in the next bull run? I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.